So here we have the Mini 3-door hatchback on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see, as I mentioned, it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels as well. We have the white roof to match the mirror caps. Now we're going to start off in the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space. And we've also got that 60-40 split folding rear seat, which is one of two ways of increasing this boot space. The other being this tray section lifting up and storing behind those rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer in the center. Within that, a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy info. And over on the far right-hand side, we have the fuel gauge for the car. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we've got our cruise control, speed limiter, phone and stereo controls. In order that you use your phone, you need to, of course, pair it up to the car. So you do that under the telephone heading. The movement you see me making on screen at the moment is being done predominantly using this dial. You can use the buttons that surround it, but I'm doing everything with the dial. For example, you can rotate it, push it down. We're now in the satellite navigation menu, as you can see. You can enter into your map. Really nice clear color display. It's a very easy system to use. We have FM, AM and DAB radio as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the multimedia heading. So you can save your own music collections to the car, but you can also use your USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input just there. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. Air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off, back on, or hit auto. The car will then take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can turn off your traction control. You can turn off the stop and start as well. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. This button starts and stops the engine itself. We have a 12-volt charging socket, auxiliary and USB inputs, 2 cup holders, and the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. Lastly, on here, you can change the driving setup of the car, so you're able to put the vehicle into sport, mid, which is your everyday driving, and green mode as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.